So as more quarterbacks find new homes in 2020 free agency, we're going to stay around the AFC South for this one, as former Chargers quarterback Philip Rivers has signed with the Indianapolis Colts. Now, when Jaguars fans hear Philip Rivers' names, they kind of have to it's not a good thing, because Philip Rivers has absolutely killed the Jaguars since being on the Chargers. The Jaguars have only beat him once. And that was a game where we had to beat him in overtime after Blake Bortles tried to lose that game so many times. And that's the only time we've ever beat him. So, Philip Rivers coming to the Colts is obviously not going to be fun for Jaguars who play him twice in 1 year. But the thing is, Philip Rivers coming off of 2019, he wasn't very good. He just didn't look himself. And we'll see what kind of Philip Rivers that we do get. I do think that it is an upgrade over Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett, I think at the end of the day, is just average as a day is long. And especially after he had his injury, he never really came back right. And, he wasn't. And given all the free agent quarterbacks that were around there this offseason, it just looked like they might have wanted to kind of improve at that position if they could, and they're going to bring in a veteran that is going to be very, very hungry. Now, a lot of people peg Philip Rivers as a Hall of Famer, and it's interesting the way you look at it, just because he was actually came in the same year as Eli Manning, and we all remember that draft where Eli Manning got drafted to the Chargers and he kind of complained his way out of it, and they wound up actually trading away him, to the Giants, and then the Chargers wound up getting Philip Rivers. But they almost had kind of reverse careers, because Philip Rivers has been incredible in the regular season, while Eli Manning hasn't. I would rather Philip Rivers be quarterbacking my team if you were to go back to, 2004 NFL draft. However, Eli Manning has those 2 Super Bowl rings, while Philip Rivers has done nothing in the playoffs. So, is it Hall of Fame worthy for him to be around if he's had no postseason success? Or is it, is Eli Manning worthy of the Hall of Fame if he literally has a 500 record in the NFL, but he has those 2 Super Bowl rings? So it's interesting to see, but, Philip Rivers is now a Indianapolis Colt. He signed a 1-year deal. With the way he played in 2019, I can't imagine that he'd be playing more than this last season, but you never know. I mean, you have Tom Brady playing until he's 42. You have an older, I think now Drew Brees is like 40 years old, and he just signed a 2-year deal. So, with the way the NFL is protecting these quarterbacks, especially the older guys, he could stay around for a while. So, Philip Rivers, a man with nine kids, now goes to a team with great protection.